You think Goder, Gunther, or whatever the dude's name is like on the barbecue on a Sunday, just whipping up some skylight. Yo, today we have how Hiccup and Toothless accidentally became the best duo in fiction. In fiction, but in the show, yeah. I mean, the movie, absolutely.
I bet. So the movie opens up and we're in Berk with it. And this place is located in the middle of West Bumblefuck. We get a nice view of the block and it low-key looks decent as hell. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. But it has just one big issue. Instead of it being infested with rats, roaches, or crackheads, or worst of all three combined, it's infested with fire-breathing dragons.
What is that door made out of? Oh my god. To be honest, I haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon in years. So, yeah, how'd that dragon not burn down the door?
Fucking dragons? And it's not like it's only one of them. It's a whole fucking army of dragons. These niggas are moving like the Latin kings, bro. What the fuck? So all hell is breaking loose and buddy right here got a big ass smile on his face. I don't know why. I've never seen somebody smile while their house is literally engulfed in flames. Like what kind of WP shit insurance? Is this? We get introduced to Hiccup, who is 70 pounds soaking wet. And he's the son of the head honcho Viking named Stoic the Vast. And I can't lie, his name...
Yeah, Stoic does have a cool name, but Jesus Christ, does Hiccup not get any of his genes at all? He can't even do 10 push-ups. Oh my god.
Name is extremely tough. That shit got some aura to it. How the hell the family tree went from Stoic the Vast to Hiccup the fuck up is mind-boggling to me. But whatever, bro. Stoic is then wondering which dragons pulled up, but he only cares if the black one showed up. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not surprised one single bit. We then get introduced to all these side characters who...
Oh, wait. You know there's like black people in the live action one? If that line's still in that movie, in the live action, because that would be hilarious. You just have some guy in the corner whenever he says, the god, the black one. Is the black one.
I don't care enough to mention, except for Astrid, because this is who Hiccup has a raging hard-on for. I personally do not understand his infatuation with this bitch, for obvious reasons, of course.
Not in this movie, but in the other movies, ball knowledge.
But, you know what I'm saying, kids are stupid. The whole town is being burned to dust when the Night Fury shows up and starts causing mayhem. We then learn that this dragon is never seen and never steals food, which is weird as hell because that's what all the other dragons do. So that means this nigga's doing it for the love of the game. That motherfucker just want to see the world burn for real. And no one's ever killed one of these before. So Hiccup decides he's gonna be the first one to do so. Yeah, alright nigga, we gon' see. We gon' see, bro. Ain't no chance in hell. Next you're gonna tell me the Giants are gonna win the Super Bowl since we're making a nonsense, right? Hiccup then has this doohickey thing set up so he can catch the dragon, and by the gods, by the fucking gods, he accidentally hits the shot. Talk about 1 in a million, because wow. How the hell did that happen? They fight off the dragons for now and they start game planning their...
Have y'all seen the like the people making videos on how Stoic is just a demon? Bro, he would know that dragon he just punched can cover itself in fire and breathe fire. And he's just Jesus Christ.
Attack on the dragon's nest before winter comes. Meanwhile, Hiccup goes searching for the Night Fury and he
Oh, yeah, another random little tangent. Do you think they eat the dragons? Like, you think Goder, Gunther, or whatever the dude's name is like on the barbecue on a Sunday just whipping up some skylight dragon?
Actually finds it. Hiccup's trying to hype himself up so he can kill it, but it's staring a hole through him, daring him to do it. But of course, Hiccup can't do it, cuts the dragon free, instantly getting pressed by him, letting him know that he ain't no fucking bitch. And he attempts to fly away, but Bendito, bro, he's struggling and shit. He can't do it. Hiccup gets home learning that he's not built to kill these dragons for real. And he finds out that his dad signed them up for dragon killing school first thing in the morning. What are the fucking chances, bro? The timing actually could not have been any worse, bro. Imagine you have shitty vision, like you're practically blind, and then your parents go ahead and sign you up for baseball. That's kind of the equivalent to the shit that's just happened right now. It's time for dragon murder.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, that has to hurt a parent's soul, because I don't care if my son's gay, straight, short, or tall. If my kid can't play a sport, any sport at all, bro, you know how depressing that would be? Like, I'm not no crazy athlete, but I'm an athletic person, just in general. If my kid is like 16, 17, they shoot a basketball like this, and they never made a shot, and that's son or daughter. I just can't have an unathletic kid, bro. Ah, Jesus.
School, and everybody has to fight this fat ass dragon with no actual training whatsoever. At least in the Hunger Games, you had 2 weeks to prepare. These goddamn Vikings just throw you to the wolves day one, expecting you to figure it out. This Chibu looking ass dragon is about to eviscerate Hiccup until Unk steps in, making the save, telling Hiccup that dragons will always, and I mean always, go for the kill. So after hearing this leaves Hiccup mad confused because the Night Fury
because Toothless
spared his life. So what does Hiccup go to do? He goes looking for it once again. So he finds it and notices that it's struggling to fly and takes some notes before heading back to the crib. He gets his book with information about every single dragon, but there is nothing about the Night Fury, telling people to hide and pray that it does not find you, telling niggas to flee on sight. They treating this nigga like
what? Like King Ball? Like, man, he'll walk you down himself. You see him? Just repent. Don't run.
Prime Minatone, the Great Ninja War. The fuck you mean flee on sight? After another day of stinking it up at Dragon Murder School and like 5 seconds of Astrid accidentally touching his Viking sword, Hiccup pulls up on the Night Fury and brings him a fish to eat. Never come empty-handed, y'all. Always gotta bring a gift. So bro's in a spot and this motherfucker is plotting behind him, looking creepy as hell. But after a little bit, he comes down for the food, but he is not fucking with Hiccup until bro throws his blade into the lake. After he does that, the dragon goes and takes the food without any hesitation. He snatches that shit up too, like, damn nigga, maybe you could do it a little nicer next time. The same shit happens to me when I give my dog a treat, bro. That nigga just be snatching that shit out of my hand. But to show that there's no ill will, the dragon throws up the fish for Hiccup to eat also. I ain't never seen a dragon break bread before.
No, we have to fight. Bro, either I have to cook this up or we have to fight. I'm not eating it.
That's crazy as hell. So Hiccup then eats the raw fish looking like Sammy from Sinners. The dragon trusts him a little bit, but there's still progress to be made. So after a series of trust issues, Hiccup manages to touch Toothless and cooks up a plan to fix up its messed up tail. I'm telling y'all, the level of ingenuity in this 15-year-old boy is crazy. He's moving like Mr. Fantastic and Tony Stark for creating this shit while being raised by...
Real talk, who taught him how to do this? I know Stoic didn't do it. Like, maybe Gunther taught him, but Jesus.
Stupid ass Vikings, bro. This is insanely impressive. Mind you, they don't have like schools for this shit, bro. This is like crazy engineering and flight physics right here. How do you
healthy planet where you're
even know this shit?
What's crazy? Aerodynamics and science was considered witchcraft at this time.
No math or no science in this whatsoever, bro. He's just winging it. It's the next day and Hiccup pulls up on Toothless with hella fish for him to eat and his new tail device thing. And it actually works until Toothless throws him off for I don't know why. I don't know why the fuck he did that shit. Bro was really trying to ditch him after being able to fly again. Wow, that's crazy, Toothless. That's how we moving? You dead ass gang? I thought we was homies. Now you trying to throw me off to see if you really need me so you can fly? Yes, nigga, you need me to fly, bitch. It's day 3 of Dragon Murder School and Hiccup manages to bitch this dragon in front of everybody. He got them all shook. They're wondering how the fuck did this little nigga do that shit? Instead of becoming a dragon killer, he's turning into a dragon tamer, getting attention from everybody. He's basically a celebrity in his town, bro. He can't go anywhere without getting ambushed. Now everybody want to be his friend and shit. Now all the bitches want to fuck with him and shit. You see how crazy people switch? What's up, bro? This remind me of Naruto when he was a kid and then Naruto after the pain arc. Hiccup is so popular, he even got Astrid chopped ass hating on him. Like, damn, bitch, you can't be happy for a nigga. You just gotta be hating because he's better than you. We then get this little training arc of him and Toothless trying to figure out how to fly with this new contraption. Yeah, you like that word, right? Contraption? Y'all like that shit? Told y'all I went to college. And when I tell you how perplexed I am that this nigga managed to turn a fucking dragon into a manual car, bro, like, this shit left me in this... Yeah,
bro. What type of intuition, like, brain does Hiccup have? Who taught him all this? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is some talent.
Belief. He talking about shifting from gear 3 to gear 4 like he's Dom Toretto. But hey, fuck it, bro. He maneuvering through this shit for real. You know what's crazy, bro? Whole time we think these flying lizards are murdering monsters, and they are actually just big ass dogs with scales. These dragons like being scratched and pet and cared for and shit, bro.
Ain't gonna lie, bro. If I can have a dragon, I'll name him Charizard. Hopefully he breathes fire too. And I'll just ride him to school. Pause. I'll take him to school, fly there. You know what's crazy? I always wanted a dragon as a pet. Because I had like Rayquaza, Charizard. Yeah, I just had a lot of dragon Pokemon.
These are literally just big ass pets, especially Toothless. He's literally a black lab retriever. We skip a little bit and Hiccup gets selected to kill a dragon over Astrid, and this makes her mad. Ooh, this bitch is pissed. Even following Hiccup to find Toothless, and this nigga Toothless is not like this bitch at all whatsoever.
Damn.
And shit, me too, twin. I don't follow her at all either. She then runs away to go snitch on him to everybody, and they kidnap her and take her on a traumatic dragon ride. Got her panicking and screaming bloody murder. Toothless then feels bad because my dog got a heart and shit, you know what I'm saying? So he's riding normally now. And after a magical ass flying dragon ride,
I can't show you.
She changes.
Bro, we tapped in.
Her mind completely. And when I tell y'all, Toothless just threw the greatest lob in history.
Real talk, bro. That's like, have you ever seen Fast and the Furious where R.I.P. the bro, the white guy, would just drive really fast and look at the girl? Riz, Aura. If I learn how to drive or like remember how to, I'll probably do that one day. Hopefully I don't crash.
Bro, oh my god, because this bitch Astrid wouldn't even spit on Hiccup if he was on fire, and he is the head honcho's son, so he already has some
spit on his
she don't even
meat
fuck with him because of that. It took flying on the rarest, most dangerous dragon in the entire world for this bitch to give Hiccup the time of day. Now she's all touchy-feely on my dog.
Hey, yo.
We then end up in this dragon hive where all the dragons are bringing food that they stole, and Buddy right here makes this here nigga damn ass donation, and he gets eaten for
Damn.
Come on, man, hook me up. What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all rationing around here? Come on, hook me up. 2 little fucking string beans. Give me the goddamn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. If you invite me anywhere, make it self-serve. I don't like people handing me my food or getting my food for me. If it's not a place like McDonald's or someplace where it's like, here you go, this is what you get. But if I have to walk up to get my food, I'm dishing my own food. Don't do all that. Don't do all that serving me. I don't do that. That's weird.
String beans.
Holy fuck, y'all moving like that? He at least brought you a little something, bro. You gotta kill him for that? You know what? Fuck it, bro. Hey, you probably got strict rules and regulations. I'm not gonna argue with you, gang. So everybody else saw bro get murked and they instantly dipped, getting away. They do not want problems with Big Mama, bro. It's the next day and it's time for the Dragon Murder School final, and Stoic is putting up a backhanded compliment masterclass on his son. Talking about, I would have never thought my...
Oh my god, bro. When he came out of his mom's stomach, I was like, yeah, he's gonna be my kid. He grew up a little bit. I was like, bro, he's weak. Bro, I was wishing that his mom was giving me the dragon twister. I'm like, I was hoping that she would swallow him, but you know what I'm saying? Out of all the seeds, he did it, and all of a sudden, randomly, he's cool now. All right, go Hiccup.
His son wouldn't not be a hoe. Like, damn, dad, what the fuck? You really gotta talk about me like this in front of everybody? Like, I get behind closed doors and shit, but in front of the village? So instead of killing the dragon, Hiccup is trying to tame it and show the Vikings that they are actually nice. But Pops gets to tweaking because his son is still in fact a hoe, and he slams on the metal with his hammer, scaring the dragon. And Toothless from hundreds of feet away, shit, even thousands of feet maybe, hears Hiccup screaming and instantly pulls up completely bitching the other dragon. If this ain't a real nigga, I don't know what is, bro. He was in a deep slumber. He was sleeping, minding his business, and he hears his friend in distress.
Yep. If bro, you have a pet that doesn't do this for you, send him away.
And instantly pulled up without any hesitation. Mind you, Toothless cannot fly by himself. So the fact that he pulled up here on foot and fucking just dove into the Coliseum without a care in the world just shows how real Toothless is right here. So after Toothless bitches the other dragon, saving Hiccup's life, you're probably wondering, what do the Vikings do? How do they repay Toothless for saving Hiccup's life? Oh, I'll tell you. They pin him to the fucking ground, locking him up like a goddamn prisoner. Are you dead ass? Are we serious? serious right now? Gang, come on, bro. I don't know why this scrawny little bastard just didn't get on top of Toothless and fly away. You could have done that so easily, bro. Like, why did you not do that? You want to...
Word to bro.
know why? Plot progression. That's why. Pops and Hiccup get into an argument and bro spills the beans on the dragon island like a fucking idiot. And Stoic gets horny hearing this shit because he's been trying to find this island for years so he could kill all the dragons. But Hiccup is
The new DQ
begging and pleading for bro to not do that. So as a father,
They are dragons. They're gonna switch us down. They're gonna burn us alive. Don't send these people to die. You know what I'm saying?
hearing your child beg and plead for you to not do something, what does he decide to do? Can any of y'all take a guess and, you know what I'm saying, figure out what he does? I'll give y'all 3 options. We have A, he listens and doesn't do it. B, whoops his child for raising his voice at him. Or C, says fuck his child and goes to do it anyway. If you guess C, you are half right because he takes it a step further into option D, completely disowning his son, calling him a traitor for siding with the dragons and goes to kill them anyways. Gang, I promise you it's not that serious, bro. It ain't ever that deep, bro. It's as deep as a fucking kiddie pool, gang. You didn't see my dog Toothless in shackles and chains, bro. I'm screaming free Toothless till it's backwards. He didn't even do shit for real, bro. He was protecting Hiccup. So Stoic and the other Vikings make their way onto the ship.
Bro, the one thing I love about Toothless, he will give human looks to people just like, also, sunglasses off. Like, he will give looks to people. Oh my god.
Going to Dragon Island, and when they arrive they see all their old ships from their
I'm going home.
ancestors. Talking about, oh, I was wondering what happened to that boat. Yeah, now you know, they fucking died. Everybody on board now knows that they are cooked as fuck. So the Vikings arrive and they start ambushing the dragon hive. And when I tell y'all, this was such a crucial mistake, bro, it couldn't have backfired any worse than what it's about to backfire right now. Because the ground starts cracking and this big ass mama dragon pops out the wazoo, burning everyone to a crisp. Got these Vikings feeling like Magic Johnson in the 90s, bro. And when I tell y'all it's GG's for the Vikings, bro, it is Kirk Cousins tearing his Achilles GG's for the Vikings. Like, this is bad. Everybody's...
You know what's actually crazy? If I'm there, either I'm going in dolo, wiping them out, or the more realistic option, I'll be gone. Bro, there'll be one less boat. I'll be back home.
Gonna die. That is until Hiccup and the side characters pull up riding dragons to make the save. Shit got Pops in disbelief. He looks like he saw some witchcraft right now. Just to remind y'all, Toothless is still locked up right now and he gets sent into the water until Pops comes in, saving him and frees Toothless from the shackles and chain. And we then get a nice heart to heart between Hiccup and his dad. You know what I'm saying? Pops is saying that he's sorry.
I'm glad you're my boy. Damn, I can't do the Irish.
And shit, that he's proud of his son and that he loves him. You know, being a W dad, finally, fucking hell, it took you the whole...
wanna know how to
whole movie to do this shit, and we peep Astrid is getting sucked in by the other dragon. The whole time this was Astrid throwing the perfect lob to Toothless, landing a direct hit, even catching her so she could land safely. And just look at Shawty's face right now. She got the hots from my dog Hiccup, bro. She's completely starstruck right now. Toothless charges up another attack, bringing this fat bitch to the ground. But my dumb ass forgot that this shit is a dragon, so it has wings, and this motherfucker...
I remember watching this. Bro, this thing really did have big old wings. Why do the wildebeest have one? Have any?
Starts flying. Oh,
Jesus.
Fuck no. So the chase is underway and Hiccup is flying all the way into the sky with this big ass dragon losing Hiccup in the clouds until Toothless starts letting that motherfucker rip on this fat ass dragon, hitting him over and over. But Toothless's tail gets burned and is looking like it's GG's for Hiccup. But Hiccup is a goddamn prodigy because he draws this big ass dragon close enough for Toothless to hit a point blank attack, shooting a fireball in its mouth. And just when the fat ass dragon tries to use its wings to stop it from falling to its death, we see a bunch of big ass holes in the wings, so you know this nigga's gonna die. So the Los Polos sized dragon falls to the ground practically.
Again, do y'all cook it? Like, Do you have a recipe? Like either like dragon stew, dragon steak, dragon burgers. You feel me? Like y'all can't get this big off of regular food. Like this has to be dragon.
Dying. That shit's skull gonna have more dents than a ratchet hose Nissan Altima. Hiccup and Toothless are trying to get away and shit, but they get hit by the big dragon's tail. And Hiccup is now falling to his death. And we assume that he dies until Toothless reveals that he saved him. And Stoic is forever grateful and finally accepts Toothless. We then fast forward a little bit and Hiccup wakes up at the crib and Toothless is acting like a big ass fucking dog.
The only question I have about this is how did he just lose his ankle? Like he didn't lose his whole leg. He lost his like up to his ankle in that fire. That's where I'm lost
right now, bro. Bro's happy and shit until he realizes that he's missing a foot. And he then steps outside and sees that the whole town now accepts dragons. And yeah, that's the video, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Well, like he said, that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.